I'm Big Belly.
And I'm Bumbles.
And together we're
Big Belly Bumbles.
See you later.
Big Belly Bumbles. Well, Steven, it's about 4:30-ish. The sun will be down in 30 minutes. You've been out here since 7 o'clock this morning. And I know you're about ready to close up your operating table. This is your, how many bags do you have? Like seven tool bags? This is your operating table. So I was out here early this morning about 8 o'clock, and like I said, now it's about 4:30. I've seen you leave the house a couple of times in the pickup truck. What's that all about?
I have to go get some tools, or make some tools.
Oh, you got something in your eye again?
Yep. Stuff gets on my hat and then it gets in my eye.
I'm surprised you're not wearing your safety goggles. Well, I'm just saying, if you wore your safety goggles, maybe it wouldn't get in your eyes.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
I doubt it.
So, yeah, I think you went twice.
I think the socket is about had it.
I saw the pickup truck leave twice.
Going through all the work it's been going through. I don't think it can handle it anymore. It's starting to slide off.
Well, since I haven't been out here since 8:30 or so this morning, give me the run.
Well.
Give me the rundown. Got your companion there. He really does love being well. Has Joy Boy been around?
In the garage.
Again? Is that cat still in the garage?
Yeah.
Has he not come out all day?
I don't know.
This one is the one that likes to hang around. Isn't that right? Your brother's sleeping in the garage. Well, let me make my way over there and have you talk to me about what's been going on. Did you have to take that tire off? Oh, there's Joy. I see you, Joy.
So anyway, I worked at it. Eventually got it to wiggle a little bit, move, and I just kept working at it. Finally got them to come out. They were totally destroyed by the time I did get them out, so I had to go get some more bolts from them. He wasn't there, so I had to dig through some old bolt bins in the back. Scrap, I found some. So those are scrap bolts. Pretty nice scrap.
These were in the scrap?
Yep. So anyway, I had to go get some more bolts, and then on the puller it has a point. And it goes, you have to drill a hole and it keeps it centered while you're torquing down. Well, that point had came off, and then I had to fight with that, so I was able to do 1 and 2. When it came to this one here, the point came off, and so I had to grind down the end of it to get another point on it, because it would just fall off.
There's Joy. There's Joy.
So it's not really, I need to put more of a point on it, but it does help just having that little one. So the other one was about that long, so about twice as long. So, but I put another point on it, and then I guess these leaf springs are a little bit different than those leaf springs up front, because it wouldn't grab on without getting in the way. And so I could only, I drove it out, but it came apart in pieces. And so then I had to figure out how to get the this darn thing off of there. And you can see I worked at it and worked at it. So what I eventually did, I went back over there and found this, and it was able to fit in there just about like that, and I put a board underneath it and set it on a board. I took my big 8-pound sledgehammer and ran that thing out through with this. So that's how I got that out. I got this out with the pulley, and then I got this out with this because it slides up in there, but then it has a clamp on, C-clamp on it, so it locks in. You see?
Oh, I did see that locking mechanism.
And so all I did was put a board up under there to hold it, and then I just beat the crap out of it, and it came through. So it came out, and then I was able to use the pulley to put the other one back in, but it wouldn't go all the way, and so I had all this stuff that I picked up, and so what I ended up doing was putting a washer like this over this. Well, on the other one, it went over the other one. I don't know why it doesn't go over this one. But anyway, I was able to put that on there, and then I did the same exact thing. Put the board up under there and held it, and was able to, it had about that much to go, and I used this, beat it all the way in. So I got that in, and that was just a little while ago. So because of the salt damage done to those bolts, and nobody putting any anti-seize on them, thinking about the next guy that was going to come along and work on it, they had destroyed themselves, welded themselves inside that housing, and it was a whole day. I was thinking I could come out here, from what I experienced on this last one, that front axle. I thought, oh yeah, so I had it all down. I figured I'd come out here in an hour or two, I'd be all done with the bushings. Whole day to get one bushing out. All because these freaking things were welded inside of the housing. So, I mean, they look good now because I've had them in oil and everything else. But you can see, that's how tight it was. It was so tight that I kept working it, and took the threads off. It had welded itself in there. And this one here said no, it wasn't coming out. It broke. So, anyway, so then I had to work on getting them out. And now, so that socket is tired, and it doesn't really want to grip on anything. So now I'm going to have to get another socket. And just tried these, and they're just as tough as those over there, so that'd be another battle to get these off of there.
And I understand that the weather's not going to be nice next week. That's what I understand.
Well, it took me all day to do that one bushing. I'll have to go get a socket because this one's shot. It's seen better days. As you can see, it's just starting to round that off. That ain't gonna help me any, so.
So if they had just put anti-seize on it and put the bolts in correctly.
Well, they were put in, well, they have them backwards. I don't understand why they put that one in backwards like that. So you can't get the gun on it.
Well,
But I'll work on that one tomorrow.
guess it's time to cover up and go in, I guess. It's
rain tonight, so I gotta make sure to wrap everything up.
Oh yeah, you got a lot to cover up. And not only is it supposed to rain tonight, I hear that some really bad weather is moving in.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be cold Sunday. Sunday it's gonna be down in the teens, and it's gonna be like that throughout the rest of the month.
Wow.
That's why I'm trying to work as hard as I can to get this job done.
Alrighty. Well, I've uploaded 4 videos today so far. Have some good reaction to the videos that I've put up today already. So we had one person said that they live in Michigan, but they don't dare buy any vehicle from Michigan. They go down south to buy their vehicles.
Yeah, because they know. No.
Yeah, they live in Michigan, but they buy their vehicles down south. So.
Well, I was told that this was a well-maintained truck, so.
That's what you were told. That it was a well-maintained truck.
What I was told.
But we've put tens of thousands of dollars into it.
Well, not tens of thousands, but. It's getting there. It went from 15,000 to pretty close to 40,000.
Well, to me, that's tens of thousands.
Well, I suppose it is.
It's 3 tens of thousands more than we were expecting, so.
Yeah, it was just a month ago. I thought I was ready to roll. Only to find out I couldn't pass a DOT inspection. But we're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. These last bushings are giving me a battle. A battle they are giving me.
Oh, RC.
This took me a day to do this axle. It took me a whole day to do that one bushing.
Wow.
So it took me one day to do this complete axle. It took me one day to do that one bushing.
Well, Mr. RCE, our faithful subscriber, says he'll be very happy for you when this is all over with. He said
Never over with. He knows better than that.
he does know better than that.
He knows better than that.
He said he'd be so happy for you when this is all over with.
It's never over with.
No, not for an
Being
owner.
an owner-operator is forever maintaining your equipment.
But praise the Lord you have these skills. Praise the Lord you are so talented and have these skills. You would not be able to survive as an owner-operator if you were paying a shop to do all this.
Well, this is the worst truck that I've had.
Even worse than the one from your first truck.
Out of all the trucks that I've had, the 96, this truck is the worst out. Even the 96. The 96 wasn't this bad.
So is that a quotable quote? This is the worst truck you've ever had?
Yeah, I would say it is.
This is the worst truck you've ever had.
Yeah, it's the worst. But when it's all done, it should be a pretty nice truck. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be doing all this work.
Well, that's for sure. Well, it's Friday night. Almost.
It's got potential. So.
Well, I would hope so after all the money we've dumped into it. I would hope so.
Yeah, if it'd run for me, if it'd make me money for a year, it'd pay for itself.
But you definitely in the future would sell it. You're not going to hold on to this truck, right?
I have no desire to hold on to this truck. Not ever. I know this truck personally. Very personal, up close and personal. I have no desire to keep this truck.
But hopefully you'll be able to make your money back from all of this.
Like I said, if I can run it for a year without any troubles,